Hello, how is everyone doing? Guys, let's see. According to this, it says my connection is excellent. Hold on. Let's see. Please no. Yeah, let's. Hopefully, we don't get our hopes up. Hey, the chosen one. He says hi. Hold on, guys. Let's. Just so you guys know, let's not get our hopes up. This hopefully it doesn't crash or anything. But hey, chosen one, DeRosa, Dan, Epic. Glad you guys came back. I don't know. How's it looking? Does the stream look good? Oh, it says hello. Who are you? How are you? I'm well. Goodbye. It says hello, man. Um, oh, hello. I'm just gonna call you hello from now on, because that is a long name. But yeah, guys. So welcome to my redone live stream number 34, and hopefully we don't have any issues. Let's see. You guys say okay, it's working, and hello says my hopes are up. Hey Matt, he says, hey, hello. Glad you guys came by. I don't know. It looks like the stream is okay, but man, I really hope we don't have any issues. So yeah, I'm going to fix the title and everything. And honestly, uh, I might try to do this from now on if I have problems with my live streams. Dan says, all right then, interesting. LOL. Yeah. Um, so yeah. So we're going to be talking, hopefully, if this thing doesn't crash again, we're going to be talking about season 5 episode 1, the premiere No Sanctuary. And this was an amazing episode. Like, I think this is the best premiere that the show has ever done. Like, in my top 10 list, I think I put it pretty high, like number 3 or something. Like, it's that good of an episode. Let's see. Epic says this episode is amazing. Love it. Matt says looks like the stream is good to go. Well, that is good, Matt. That is amazing to hear. Hello says overrated episode, but okay. Really? I mean, guys, I've rewatched this episode from beginning to end, and I loved it. I forgot how much I loved this episode. Just the brutality of it, the action, the character moments, the way it ended. I mean, there were a few nitpicks here and there, like the flashbacks and, you know what I mean? And just a couple questions I had, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it was great. Matt says, wow, man. And Dan says, this is one of the best episodes of the entire series. Dan says, I disagree. It was amazing. Yeah, me too. I mean, this was a very well done episode. But for Hello, if like, please tell us, how do you think it's overrated? Like, I do want to hear that. You know, your opinion matters on on this channel. Everyone's opinion matters. We hear everyone's opinion. We don't judge. So yeah, just tell me why you think it's overrated. Let's see. Wasteland says, seriously, hello. And Matt says, I know, right? And Wasteland says, this episode great. It was a great episode. Like, just I have never when I saw this episode, like Rick was starting to become my favorite character. Like, I mean, even though Glenn was pretty much always my favorite, Rick was like really starting to be my favorite. And I'm, oh, hey Brian. He says, hey guys, hey Brian, good to see you. Let's hopefully we don't have any. I mean, hopefully, this stream tonight goes well. You know, hopefully we don't have any people like from last time come in, like Smurfette. But yeah, we're not going to talk about that. So the beginning of the episode, we get the whole flashback thing, and honestly, I don't really care too much for the flashback and the guy. Well, I mean, okay, that's later, but so in the present, you know, like I said, we have Daryl talking to Maggie about Beth, and the characters are making weapons and like kind of gloves, you know, to fight. Like as soon as they let the doors open, like Rick, I love how he says it, go for their eyes and throats, and they have like zippers. They wrapped it around their fingers, like just very well done. That is fantastic. Let's see. Dan says, let's focus as well on how amazing Carol is in this one. Absolutely, Dan. Carol is amazing. She saved the group. She didn't find them, but she did save them. And Rick and Carol, they were the goats this episode. They were the greatest of all times. Like, this was their two main episodes. Like, you know what I mean? Just, they took all, like, the awesomeness this episode. So, Yeah, Epic says, by the way, during the Michonne stream, I said it was the start of the bad era of The Walking Dead. 2016 was the second half of season 6 before the Negan cliffhanger. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I love the second half of season 6. So, yeah, I mean, like 2016, I mean, it had the Michonne game. I believe that's when it came out. So, yeah, there were definitely some bad moments in that year. Dan says this is one of the reasons why Rick is my favorite character in the entire series. Yeah, same Dan. I mean, like he's definitely in the top, characters. Uh, I mean, is Rick perfect? No, obviously not. Hello says, yay, I found. Oh yeah, I found it. It was too much action and didn't have a lot of character building. Um, I mean, yeah, that's that. Okay, I will admit, hello. Yes, there was a lot of action, and as far as a lot of character building, um, yeah, I mean, but the whole episode had a focus on them escaping Terminus, and since they kind of built it up for a couple episodes, it made sense to do it in all in one episode from different perspectives. But as far as character building, like at least it's not like season 8 where there was a ton of action and it was poorly done. Like this was well done action. You know what I mean? Um, Brian says, "I'm not a troll. I'm nothing but a mere speck of dust in the universe." I don't think you're a troll, Brian. I'm just saying that last time you were here, we had that issue with, um, we did have the whole troll thing that happened, and you didn't start it, but, um, you know what I mean. But you know what I mean. Like you came at the same time with Smurfette, so hopefully, I'm just saying we don't get a repeat. I'm not saying you're a troll. I'm just saying. That's last week was bad, so I just hope we don't get a repeat. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, as long as we stick with Walking Dead, we won't have any issues. Um, so Matt says okay then, and Wasteland says oh no. Dan says the introduction to this was so intense and brutally awesome. Yes, I will talk about that, Dan, and I should really get going with it. So the characters, they're about to attack, but the Terminus people put like a smoke bomb, so um, Rick and them are knocked out and they're taken to the slaughterhouse. And this is just crazy. Like, oh my gosh, when the cannibals were using that electrical saw and oh my gosh, they were cutting up Garrett's brother, just oh man, just the fact that Garrett is even willing to put his own brother on the menu. I mean, just what in the world? Um, Man, that's crazy. Um, Hello says my wait, what? Oh, my heart couldn't take it. Oh yeah, Dan says what? Okay. Oh, okay. That's fine. Hello. It's okay. You made a simple mistake. Um, and you say nothing but flesh and bone. Yeah, that's true. Epic says also it's crazy seeing Judith as a baby. It's crazy how far she's come now. She's running around with Rick's Colt and the hat. Yeah, that's true, Epic. I was terrified for Judith this episode. When Martin put his hands on her, I was thinking, and I'm like, oh man, Tyrese, you better kill this guy, because if not, I'm gonna go in through the TV and do it myself. Like he made the right choice by uh, going outside because yeah, Martin he would have done it, and Tyrese got the jump on Martin, and I mean we'll talk about it later, but yeah, he should have killed him. The chosen one says was the episode with the guy that had Judith in the building. Yeah, it was, and Tyrese didn't want to kill him, but eventually he did. Um, he didn't kill him. The chosen one. I know it looks like that. I thought that watching this episode, I thought Tyrese killed Martin, but he did not do it. And yeah, and I'm not gonna fault this episode for that. I think that's more of a fault with episode 3, or yeah, with episode 3. Let's see. Brian says I miss Smurfette. Um, okay. The chosen one says was this and Wasteland. I don't understand that emoji. I guess it's like confused. Yeah, guys, we're not going to talk about Smurfette. Brian, please, let's not talk about her. Dan says, I love the reunion at the end with the group. It was so great to see Rick with Judith again. Yeah, it was, Dan. I just loved it. Rick I think he dropped his guns and just ran to Judith and started holding her. Not really even acknowledging Tyrese, just like, give me back my baby, and so, yeah. Um, Hello says, I do like the onion at the end. Oh, You say a reunion. Okay. Yeah, I did too. Matt says, "Yo, Epic, you doing wait SOF so far? Uh, what is SOF? I'm confused." Epic says, "Yes, Matt, season one was awesome." Oh, survival of the fittest. Oh, you're enjoying. Sorry, Matt, I didn't see the enjoying part. Why did I think it was doing? That is weird. Sorry, I misread that. Dan says, "Watch season two, Epic. You'll love it." Epic says that's one reason why I hated TV Tyrese. Yeah, the same Epic. Matt says, "Thanks, broski. The show airs regularly Thursdays at 6:30." Um, and Hello says, "Huh?" And Dan says, "Agreed, Epic." And Hello says, "Wait, what? Huh? Who?" Okay. Hello, what are you confused about? The Chosen One says, "I like the struggle with Tyrese and Martin. I liked how he didn't want to, even though he had to protect Judith." Uh, yeah, I did. I like how they did it. But the fact that Tyrese lies to Carol in the group, I suppose, that just came off weird. But I don't fault the episode for it because I feel like it really did look like he killed Martin. So I feel like that's a problem with episode three more. Dan says the Morgan scene was so amazing, best ending to the episode. I agree, Dan. They shouldn't have added that flashback at the end with Garrett, Alex, and their mother, and that guy who's cosplaying as Negan. They shouldn't have done that flashback. They just should have had it be Morgan, just him after the group passed out. And the flashback makes so much more sense now because you know, like Morgan sees that sign. That scene with Morgan in the at the end is just a couple weeks after what happens in this episode. So because Rick and his group they only stay like 2 weeks at Alexandria by the end of season five. So yeah. Hello says survival of the fittest. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Dan says I think Carol deserves more credit for what she did this episode. She saved everyone. Yeah, that's true, Dan. Absolutely. If she didn't shoot and blow up that gas thing, Glenn would have. Yeah, we know what happened. Would have happened to Glenn. At least there. And Hello says nothing, and you say I will not have negativity. Ab, yeah, absolutely. Hello. Like none of us will have negativity in. Like I don't want negativity on my stream. I don't want it for you guys either. We're positive and we're kind to each other. Dan says the flashbacks are decent but horrible. Oh, not horrible, but still made sense for the story. Yeah, I guess that's true, Dan. But I guess because what Garrett and them are like and what they do, I don't think a flashback is really necessary to show them to justify them being cannibals because nothing can justify that. Um, let's see. Wasteland says flashbacks best part of the episode. Nah, Jk. Yeah, that's funny. Wasteland says this episode was great. It really was, Wasteland. I love this episode. So I should really start talking about it some more. Oh man, the part of the episode where okay, so yeah, they're killing the guys in the trough, and oh my goodness, I mean, just I have to look away. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, Sam gets killed. The guy that Rick met back in season four, and yeah, I mean, just I can't even look at the scene. Pretty much, it's too hardcore. You know what I mean? And oh yeah, and Garrett. So Bob tries to talk to him about Eugene. We have a cure. He has a cure, and we can stop this thing. And Garrett says like, can't go back, Bob. And I think Garrett was considering it for a little bit, but then he was like, nah, probably not. And then he asked Rick about the weapons in the bag, and Rick just talks about how the handguns and the rifles, the compound bow, and then the machete. And then, I love this. Rick just spoils Garrett's fate to the audience. Just that's what I'm gonna use to kill you. Like, oh, I love that scene with Rick. That was so well done. Showing no fear to Garrett. Very well done. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna read some of your chats. Dan says it really was, and Hello says negativity is hatred. Absolutely. And you say people won't like you for hatred. Absolutely. No one likes people with hatred, and yeah. Um. Oh wow, you have got to be kidding me. Um, Epic says the first three episodes of the season were amazing. Then after we get the Beth arc, yeah, I don't like the Beth arc as much any more than you don't, Epic, or I guess do. Yeah, and Smurfette, I see you're back, and I'm removing you because I will not have cursing and I will not have problems on my stream again. If I have to, I will go to your channel and block you. Okay, I will not have this again. Hello says it is the worst thing you can do, pretty much. Dan says the flashback scenes could have been cut out, but they're fine in my opinion. And Dan says episode 4 with Beth was horrible, lol. Yeah, because it's just a bottle episode. Uh, Matt says, no, get lost, Smurfette. And Hello says, Brian, make me a moderator so I can ban the meanies that spread negativity. Um, uh, I'll think about it, Hello. It's just, I already have two moderators right now. I have Epic Zombie Killer and Giuseppe De Rosa, and I think for the most part, they're okay as far as I gave them permission to ban people who use curse words and who are trolls. But you know what I mean. Like, I will consider it. Hello, absolutely. Dan says one on Earth. Don't worry, Dan. It won't be as bad as last time. Hopefully. Matt says, yeah, make Hello a moderator. Hello says it will help the cause. Okay, hold on. Let me just catch up. And Matt says he knows what he's doing. Epic says that Beth arc is so bad, it's just a waste of time. Yeah, I agree. The Chosen One says that the Beth thing was different than the rest of the season, but it really made me like Beth, and it brought us to Noah, even though he did not last long. I miss Beth. Yeah, me too, Chosen. Beth, she wasn't a character to have a whole arc, but she still is a pretty decent character. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. Dan says the Beth storyline is so bad compared to this. LOL. Yeah, like what happens? How did Gimple go so wrong? He gives us three amazing episodes for the first three episodes, amazing. Then the Beth arc. The Chosen One says true, but it did stuff for her character. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Chosen. But Gimple should not have killed her off. It kind of made it pointless. Hello says, I know, but I will be the best one. Trust me, I will be your right hand man. I like I said, Hello. I will I will consider it. Um, I'll think about it. It's just you're new, so I think I feel like it would be nice to know you just a little bit more, if that's okay, because um, just making someone a moderator is, it's kind of a, it's a big job, I suppose. Matt says, "What the heck?" And Epic says, "Killing Noah was a mistake. Imo, he shouldn't have died." I agree. Wasteland says, Let's repeat of last week." Oh, let's not, Wasteland. We will not have a repeat of last week. I will do whatever I can. Matt says, "Oh, geez, Wasteland," and oh, you say not, and you say sorry. My bad. Definitely not. Yeah, absolutely. Um, yeah. Epic. If you see Smurfette talking or saying any curse words or any troll comments in the chat, please remove them, remove her. If I can just go to her channel, and it won't let me go to her channel and block her. Um, isn't there some way I can? Um, yeah, I don't know how to. I'm trying to go to her channel, but it's not letting me. Okay, so all right, so okay, so what else happens? Okay, so we get okay, so yeah, we get Carol and Tyrese holding Martin at gunpoint. And then Carol leaves. She even says she's going to go kill people, to protect the group. And Carol covers herself in Walker blood, and then she fires, makes an explosion, and this is well done. I mean, just fantastic. Rick cuts his the zip ties, and I mean, just or what is zip ties, or was it rope? I don't know. But he and this is amazing. Like the fact that he just killed those two guys, the two butchers. That was so well done. it's funny. Even one of them like begged Rick before he killed him. It's like, are you serious? Give me a break. Oh yeah. Before I forget. I was kind of confused. So, you guys, when the cannibals were killing the first four guys in the trough scene, how did they not turn? How they didn't destroy the brain? That bugged me. Like that is one of the nitpicks I have with this episode. Everybody turns. Is everyone's supposed to turn? So how come there's not a process to stop the turning? Because won't the meat go bad? For the cannibals and just yeah. Dan says, I think that Rick in season 5 is honestly the most enjoyable character ever. I mean, he doesn't mess around, he gets the job done, and then there's the iconic red machete scene. Rick is amazing. Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Rick starts season 5, Rick is amazing, but then season 6, Rick, he starts going too much. You know what I mean? Like, he starts letting that cockiness and that awesomeness get to his head, and he starts doing things without thinking. Like, remember when he tried to kill Daniel from the kingdom? I mean, just um, you know what I mean? He's just not. Rick wasn't just thinking first. He stopped thinking like he did in season 5. Like in season 5, Rick uh took action but also thought of things, whereas in season 6, Rick's not really thinking as much. Chosen says Noah's actor did an amazing job. Oh, by the way, Chosen, I don't know if this is the first stream you of my streams that you've came, but thank you so much. If this is your first time here, uh, yeah. You say Noah's actor did an amazing job. He had a similar character in Whiskey Cavalier that starred Lauren Cohan. Noah should have lived longer. I guess he died, so we could hate Nicholas more. Yeah, probably, Chosen. I hated that. Noah should have survived, and he should have used Reg's notes to rebuild the walls after No Way Out. I still don't understand why Gimple didn't do that. He set up the seeds for that. Epic says, "Hey, who's the best character in this episode? It's got to be Carol. Um, she's great, Epic, but I don't know. I think that Rick might be. I think that Rick is. Um, Carol is really good this episode, but I feel like this episode goes to Rick more. Dan says the same. The crazy guy with the beard is the same guy in the flashbacks as well. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he is Dan, and I mean, it's funny how he looks like Negan because I mean, Glenn kind of bashes his head in. Um, that I don't know. I don't know if that was intentional, but that's interesting. Um, Little trivia, I guess, for you guys. Hello says, remember in Avengers Endgame when Thanos technically killed Iron Man? Then in Toy Story when Andy gave his toys away, that made sense. Um, Hello, I'm not quite understanding what you're saying. Um, yeah, let's if we can, let's try to stick with Walking Dead, okay? I just don't quite understand what you're trying to say. Dan says it's definitely Carol. Oh, okay. I thought it was Rick, but I mean Carol, hmm, maybe. Um, Epic says that's the thing about Gimple. His writing always has errors. IMO. Yeah, I mean no one's perfect, but this episode was nearly perfect. I mean, it's crazy. Wasteland says, "Do you like Gimple better than Angela?" Uh, I do not. Wasteland. Gimple has made too many giant mistakes in The Walking Dead. Season 4 was a good season. Season 5 and 6 amazing, but then season 7, 8 were absolutely terrible, and he damaged the franchise so much, killing off characters like Noah, Beth, Glenn, Abraham. I mean, right off Sasha, like so many characters. Carl. I mean, just what was happening? Like, Gimple was just making too many mistakes, especially when it came to killing characters. Angela King has done a pretty decent job as far as not making those same mistakes. Brian says, "Hey, Smurfette, stop ignoring me on Instagram. It's not nice." Okay. Um, Right. All right, moving on. Epic says, after season 7 and 8, I prefer Angela. Yeah, me too, Epic. It's just Angela did something fresh with the show. Dan says, I agree, season 6 is a bit much, and honestly, I hate to say it, but Negan outsmarted him at the end of the season, and I'm saying this as a huge Rick fan, but I'll admit it, I agree, Brian. Thank you, Dan. Yeah, Rick was getting not only too cocky, he stopped hesitating with everything. Um, you know what I mean? Just Rick was not thinking. He was willing to kill anyone, even for reasons he didn't have to. And in a way, I think Negan had to come in season 6 to just put a stop to Rick, kind of like teach him a lesson, because Rick was kind of going too far. He was thinking he was untouchable, doing and almost doing whatever he wanted. Wasteland says, I like season 7 and 8 better than 9 and 10, to be honest. I don't know how, Wasteland, but I respect your opinion. Dan says Negan 2.0, lol. And Dan says, what? I think you're talking about when I said that Glenn bashed in that guy's head. Yeah, Dan, if you go on this YouTuber, his name is Rick Grimes, and go on the Terminus scene, the part where they free that guy. He gets bit by a walker in the show. Okay, so he gets bit by a walker in the shoulder, but Glenn hits 2 times. We see Glenn take his bat and swing down and uh, hit 2 heads. One is the walker, and I think one's the guy. You know what I mean? So, and I looked in the comments, and everyone's saying that Glenn actually kills that guy. That's his first human kill. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a. I don't know. It's weird. It's kind of a contradiction. I honestly don't know. I'm as confused as you are, Dan. But yeah. Hello says, I actually concur, Wasteland. And Matt says, season 8 is very good, in my opinion. Let's see. Hello says, season 8 was amazing. No cap. Matt says, don't at me. Wait, I'm confused. Hello says, same. Dan says, season 8 is decent in the second half, but that's it. Season 9 is incredible. Yeah, the second half of season 8 is, I think it's better. The Chosen One says, I think Sasha's actress had to leave for Star Trek. Are we sure about that, Chosen? Like, is there no way that she could have done both? Um, you know what I mean? Because were they? I don't know. Were they happening at the same time? The two shows. Let's see. Uh, Hello's asking Dan something. Uh, let's see. Matt says, nah, season 8 is a solid 7. I mean, it's the second worst season in The Walking Dead, so I mean, I guess yeah, you can say 7. Um, Hello says, agreed, I like it a lot. Dan says this episode is so underrated for the scariness parts of things as well. That's true. Matt says also y'all might get triggered, but I like season 8 more than season 5. Wow, Matt. I mean, we're not triggered, but that is surprising. Um, Hello says, can you make me moderator now? Um, Hold on, Hello. What does you guys? What do you think? Do you think I'll let the audience vote. Do you guys think I should make Hello a moderator right now? Because I want to let you guys decide. It's just that he is. I'm just not. I can't. I kind of can't decide right now because he's still new to me. But if you guys trust him, then I'll trust him. You know. So let me know what you guys think. Dan says I agree with that. 7 out of 10 for season 8. Um, it's a conundrum. Okay, Dan says wasn't expecting that, Matt. LOL, but I see the reasons why as well. Epic says, by the way, how do you feel about my vid about Fear the Walking Dead season 6? Sorry about ranting in it, by the way. Um, I'm sorry, Epic. I'm trying to remember what Fear season 6. Um, I think I'm sorry. I'm kind of having a hard time remembering it. Was it last week? Was it this week? I'm sorry, Epic. I just had a crazy week and I kind of don't remember it that well, but I did watch it. I'm sure I did. Hello says, here comes the sun. What? Um, and okay. Hello. I don't know what you're saying. Epic says, but yeah, season 5 is definitely the best season. It's also the peak of the show, which is crazy. Dan says, I love how everyone gets a walker kill in this episode, but not Eugene. Yeah, that's true, Dan. And, it's crazy. Like, just Rick and Carol, they're pretty much the only ones who kill any cannibals this episode. Yeah. Rick and Carol are the only ones who kill cannibals this episode. And it's just, that's crazy. Daryl didn't kill any. Glenn, Maggie, Michonne. Um, okay, let's see. Um, Matt says yes. Brian says yes. Wasteland World says he seems gray. Um, Okay, Wasteland says, so yeah. Dan says, I honestly love to be a moderator. I get rid of these haters, lol. Um, yeah, you know what, Dan, I'm gonna make, okay, how about this? Let's see, I'm making you a moderator, and I am going to make Hello One as well. So how's that, guys? Um, Honestly, Dan, I should have made you a moderator a long time ago. I'm sorry. That's my fault. I should have made you a moderator a long time ago. I don't know what took me so long. I'm sorry about that. Um, Chosen says she was in a 2017 Star Trek movie, and I think she had a big role since she is on the poster. Well, Chosen, if it's a movie, then they could have worked a way around it. Um, Wait. Hello says, did you hear that? No, that's why. Yeah, hello. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, we're talking about The Walking Dead. Um, Matt says, oh wait, Dan says Sasha is a great character. She didn't do much in this one, but still a great character. Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Um, Wait, you're a moderator now, right? Okay, yeah, I did make you a moderator. Um, let's see. Matt says Dan's moving up in the world. Yeah. Epic says, but yeah, it's sad seeing so many of these companies quit making Walking Dead merch. Yeah, exactly. Like Funko Pops and all other them. I mean, just it's crazy. Dan says, thanks, man, and Hello says, me neither. Um, okay. Um, all right. All right. So, oh yeah, Maggie. They're talking in the car. They decide, we need to get ready to fight. And can we be honest? Maggie is gorgeous in this episode. Like Maggie is actually more beautiful than Rosita. Like, let's be honest. Um, Maggie is just beautiful. Like, just she looks great this episode. Just pointing that out. Even better than Rosita, in my opinion. And so the characters. Okay, so um, yeah, so they're ready, and so yeah, Daryl, Glenn. Oh yeah, so they're leaving. Okay, so they enter the slot. Okay, they leave the slaughterhouse and get to the meat section, and yeah, they see the human parts. And I guess they didn't know that they were cannibals before. Dan says Maggie is beautiful. Absolutely, Dan. Maggie is. She definitely, at least in season 5, yeah, she was definitely, I would say, the most beautiful women on the show. But I guess then I think Rosita kind of took over in season 6. Hello says, yeah, thank you. I love the stream. You're very welcome. Hello. Just remember, no, since you're a moderator, no troll comments, no cursing, anything like that does not go on my stream. No bullying, no nothing like that. If you see anything like that, please remove it. So yeah, hello. I am trusting you. The audience spoke, and they said I should trust you, and I have. So yeah. Matt says not as beautiful as Lucille. Um, I don't know, Matt. Lucille is awesome, but she is not a looker. I will say that. Epic says, but yeah, this episode is amazing. It's definitely as strong as some season 9 episodes. And Dan says, totally agree, Epic. Let's see. Oh yeah, so the characters take knives from the table, and Daryl like breaks a pipe from the grill. That was kind of weird. But yeah, so the characters, so Glenn and them, they hear someone banging on in the container, and Glenn says they should free them. And I was on Glenn's side because I was thinking like, Rick, you have a point. Yes, the walkers are distracted, but Glenn is right. If there's anybody that they can free, they should try. And yes, it was a deranged man who uh, kind of jumped out and started shaking them, but it still was worth a try. You know what I mean? Let's see. Um, Wait. Hello says cap. Oh, Captain. Oh, okay. Hello. Thanks. Appreciate it. Epic says I've always been a fan of Maggie. I don't get the hate she gets. Um, Wait a minute. Wasteland, your message was deleted by Hello. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna view this. What was bad about it? Wait a minute. Hello. All he said was, "Hey guys, I'm back." What hello. Why? It says you deleted Wasteland's message. Why is that? Epic. To answer your question, I don't understand the hate for Maggie either. I think just because she works well with Glenn as a character, but also Maggie has been gone for several years. Um, let's see. Dan says, "Welcome back, man," and yeah, Wasteland says, "Why did you delete my message?" Yeah. Hello. That is not. You don't delete Wasteland's message. He didn't say anything wrong. You delete. You're supposed to delete trolls and people who are cursing, anything like that. You know, wait, hello says, wait, what? Hello, I made you a moderator. You're only supposed to delete troll comments and people who are cursing. You Wasteland did nothing wrong. You cannot delete his message. Um yeah. Hello, please don't do that again. Please don't delete another innocent person's message. Um yeah. Just please don't do that again. So Carol comes across the storage area. She takes Rick's watch and Daryl's crossbow, and I mean, oh, um, hello says got it. Trolls only. Yes. Please, hello. Like I said, I'm trusting you. Um, you can do this. Just okay. Matt says hello. I had faith in you, man. Um, Epic says also Michonne was awesome this episode as well. And Hello says won't happen again. Well, I hope so. I hope so, man. Because please, I don't want to see that again. Please don't make me regret making you a moderator. Dan says same, and Hello says this is an honor. You misspelled honor, but yeah. Hello, did you seriously delete Matt's? Matt, all Matt said was hello. I had faith in you, man. Okay, hello. What are you doing? Dan says Michonne's double sword was sick. Was sick. LOL. Yeah, I agree. Um, Hello. I'm going to remove you as a moderator if you do this. Um, I might remove you as a moderator. Please. You guys think I should remove him or because that's two times now in the last 2 minutes. Um, I don't know. What do you guys think? Because hello, you said that you can count on me, and you've made two mistakes already. I mean, I'm letting. Wait, wait. What? You timed. Hello, you timed out Mega Man. Okay, what? Okay, hello. I removed you as a moderator. Okay, you cannot do that. Okay. Epic says also Father Gabriel. I didn't like the season. He was so annoying. I agree. Dan says yes. Wasteland says delete him. And hello, how are you? I'm well. Who's hidden by reviews? Oh, okay. Hello, I'm not trusting you. Okay, I think you've broken our trust, guys. What do you think? Do you think that hello? Do you think we can trust him? Yeah, you said delete him. Come on. Dan says I've got a bad feeling about him. Yeah, I do too. Um, Hello says also this episode makes me miss Abraham and Glenn. Me too. Dan says sorry, hello, but it needed to happen. Yeah, absolutely, Dan. I'm glad I made you a moderator just now. Hello says sorry, man. It was a horrible thing to do. Hello, you are constantly making these choices. Why did you do them? Um, Brian says let Matt back on the stream. Hello. Yeah, guys, how do I do that? How do I let Matt back in? How did he just do that? How did he time him out? Okay, guys, how can I bring Matt back to the stream? How can I do that? Um, Hello. Yes, it was a bad thing to do, but I don't want to hear your excuses. I want Matt back in the stream. Hello, if you don't put Matt back in the stream, I'm going to put you in timeout. You understand that? Just tap on his name. I tried. Wait. I can't. You put him in timeout. I can't undo that. Dan says Matt is only gone for 30 seconds and he'll be back. This is horrible. You say put me in timeout? Okay, I will. Alright. Guys, I am very sorry about this, but I don't know what it is. I kind of like how Rick's group does. You trust people a little bit, and it goes horribly wrong. This is why I don't really want to. Brian says Matt is back in a minute or so. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I mean, I don't know. This might be just as bad as last week's, unfortunately. Yeah, guys, I want to be careful who I make a moderator. Let's see. Brian says, poor guy only wanted to chill with us. Yeah. Dan says, guys, what is going on? Poor Brian, seriously. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. From now on, guys, I'm going to try and be careful who I make. From now on, I am not going to make brand new people I see moderators. I am not going to do that. Ever again. I know we all decided, but I still made the final decision, and I'm not going to do that ever again. The only people I'm making moderators are people that I trust 100%, and yeah. So, yeah, guys. We can still salvage this stream, hopefully, but yeah. Wasteland says, yeah, this is a lesson not to trust strangers as moderators. Hey, Matt. Matt, so glad you're back. Matt says, what the heck? Hello. Yeah, don't worry, Matt. I removed him as a moderator. And if he starts trolling or anything, oh, you say stranger danger? Yeah. Dan says, welcome back, man. Sorry. Yeah, Matt, you didn't really miss much anything except we were talking to, Hello, and we told him I removed him as a moderator. I put him in timeout. From now on, I'm not going to put anyone new as a moderator. I'm not never going to do that again. The only people who are going to be moderators are you guys who have been who don't troll and that I trust completely. Dan says hello is being weird. Yeah, absolutely. I don't trust him. I don't trust him anymore. I think he broke that trust. Epic says, by the way, it makes sense why Daryl has lasted so long. He's built for this world. Yeah, that's true, Epic. All right, so hopefully we can get back to the episode now. The stream has a good connection, so that at least it won't crash. All right, so we have Carol fighting Mary, and she shoots her in the leg and lets the walkers eat her. Listen, I get that they had issues with trust, but oh wait, Dan says let's get back to the amazing episode. Wasteland says he broke the trust for sure. Definitely Wasteland, absolutely. Definitely be cautious. The Chosen One says Beth told Daryl that he will be the last man standing. Yeah, that's true, absolutely. Wasteland said, yeah, he not nice. No, he was not, Matt, because he just abused our trust and did that, gave excuses. I can't do that. I'm not going to do that again. Just I'm not going to trust someone like at first glance. So Mary says that you're either the butcher or the cattle, but that doesn't justify what happened. Even me and my brother Robert, we talked about it. Um, what what happens to you in a zombie apocalypse does not justify you. First off, you cannot justify cannibalism in any way, shape, or form. I don't think. And second of all, um, Garrett and his people, they let in a group of armed men. Of course, that was a bad idea. In a zombie apocalypse, you never let in a group that can overpower you, especially if it's full of men. The only time you sh- you don't if a group does not have women and children and doesn't look decent, then don't let them in. That's simple. That's simple logic. They should not have trusted those guys. I mean, I wouldn't let in a group of just armed men, only men, in the community. I wouldn't do that. Um, let's see. Matt says Jim will be the last man standing. Which Jim, Matt? Because haven't both died? Wasteland says did hello, say goodbye, and left the stream. He didn't say goodbye, but I think he might have left. Matt says he immune to the virus or something like that. Mark my words. Um, the chosen one says, but Jim was sitting last time we saw him. Oh yeah. Jim in season 1. Yeah, he's dead. He's a walker. Epic says that was an awesome kill by Carol. Me, I don't like termites. Yeah, me either. Um, yeah, absolutely. Hey, I don't know if you guys want to do this. Well, okay, so it's just an idea I had. If you guys want to, I don't know, it's just an idea I had. If you guys wanted to take your fan-made created characters, and maybe we can talk about what they would do if they were in this situation. Like, you know what I mean, during the streams. I don't know. Would you guys like to try that? Like, maybe say something like, um, oh, my character that I created would have done this, or he would have done it exactly like this, like the characters. I don't know if you guys want to do that, to make it more interactive. Let's see. I'll explain it more in a second. Epic says that. Oh wait, Dan says Mary's death was epic. Good job, Carol. Both her and Rick got the job done in this episode. Dan said, yeah. Unlike Tyrese, I can't believe Tyrese did not finish the job. Dan says Jim is 100% dead. Oh, is dead 100%. Yeah. He definitely is, Dan. Or actually, he's 100% undead. Probably. Matt says, well, Morgan isn't. Yeah, absolutely, Matt. Morgan is alive. Maybe not well, but he is alive. So Tyrese gets distracted by the walkers. Okay, so this is the part where Martin holds Judith hostage, and I'm just like, wow, what a guy. He actually uses a baby as a hostage. How low can you go? So Tyrese was smart here by going outside because he's right. One twist and Judith would have died here. Tyrese did the right thing going outside and killing the walkers and just waiting for his chance. That was a smart thing. Um, okay, so when Tyrese comes back and tackles Martin to the ground, he should have Tyrese. Um, he was beating up Martin, and he should have killed him right then and there. Like, I still don't understand that. Epic says, yeah, unfortunately, this is the first season with pacifist Morgan. Ugh. Yeah, oh wait, yeah, season 5. Yeah, that's true, Epic. But at least it's not super bad. You know what I mean? At least it's not as bad as season 6. Um, yeah. So yeah, the characters are in the train car, and Eugene talks about how the fighting using weaponized diseases to fight weaponized diseases, all that stuff. That was pretty good, as far as Eugene's moment in the episode. But still, I can't believe that no one tried to bring up the CDC. But I guess it made sense because Carol was gone. Rick and the others were fighting, and Carl didn't really know too much at the CDC. Um, Dan says, threatening to kill a baby. You're not human. I'm sorry. Yeah, don't be sorry, Dan. Martin, that is so low. I mean, how low? You can't go any lower than that. Oh wait, Matt says, treating to kill a baby. No, he meant to say threatening. Wasteland says, yeah, if you do anything wrong to a baby, you belong under the jail. I'm sorry, Wasteland. You would if you try to harm a baby, you would belong 6 feet under. Honestly, there is no. I mean, jail. I mean, in a zombie apocalypse, like definitely not jail. Yeah, and Dan says threatening. LOL. Yeah. I mean, like, okay, so like I get it. Like, okay, actually, I don't. Tyrese did the right thing, saving Judith, but not killing Martin. Just like, come on, like, he really should have killed him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, would you guys? Do you guys think that, like, absolutely without a doubt, Tyrese made the wrong choice here? Um, like, like your guys, um, like other characters would have done it. Carol would have done it. Rick would have done it. Daryl would have done it. I'm willing to bet all of our fan main characters would have done it. You know what I mean? Um, like just yeah. I mean, or yeah, they would have done worse to Martin for threatening to kill Judith. You know what I mean? Just yeah. Epic says, well, thankfully Martin gets killed by Sasha in episode 3. Yeah, that's true, Epic, but Tyrese still should have killed him. You know, here, you know what I mean? It's just what he did, lying to Carol, it kind of put the group in jeopardy because there was one more cannibal, and it was just not good for Tyrese's character just to do that. Um, you know what I mean? Like Tyrese actually just beat him up. Like that's all he did. Matt says Beta harms kids and he's still alive. Yeah, that's true, Matt. But at least, okay, so I mean, at least it's not a baby. But yeah, absolutely. Like, Beta, yeah, he. Don't worry, Matt. He's gonna die. Hopefully. Wasteland says, by the way, guys, episode 3 of Wasteland World titled "The Cause" will come out this Friday. Please check it out on Mega Mad channel. And Matt says in the episode Stalker. Wait, he harmed kids in Stalker? How? Dan says, I also need to give some credit to Eugene for saying 100 words when he could have said 10. Yeah, that's true, Dan. Um, I don't know. I don't know. That still bugs me about Tyrese not killing Martin. I just feel like that would have made his character so much better if he just done it here. You know what I mean? Um, all right. So, the characters are they free the others in the train car. Um, they escaped the herd, the walkers. Oh yeah, there was a lot of brutal deaths this episode. A lot of terminus people, a lot of cannibals got eaten by the walkers, and yeah, just what in the world? Like, that like it was brutal, but also it's so ironic too. Like cannibals are actually eating cannibals. Like that is just oh, that's ironic. Epic says that's why I don't like TV Tyrese. He's such a weird character. Yeah, absolutely, Epic. I mean, if it was like, if it was my character Benjamin there, my fan made character, if he was there instead of Tyrese, oh boy, he would have painted that cabin with Martin. He would have painted that cabin red. I'm just gonna say that. Um, yeah. Um, that's yeah. Epic says comic Tyrese is better. Absolutely Epic. No question, no doubt about it. Dan says if Tyrese killed Martin, I would have honestly started to like him. Just here comes Gimple's writing. LOL. Yeah, that's true, Dan. Hello says just gonna go now. Oh, okay, hello. Well, you know, uh, all right, bye. Epic says, yeah, so brutal, but they deserved it. Oh yeah, you're talking about the cannibals dying. Yeah, do you guys remember the one where that bald guy was crawling on his back? There was a flaming zombie right coming towards him. What was he doing? He wasn't even trying to get up. And then the walker bites him in the face, and I'm like, wow, these people are so incompetent. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? I mean, I don't know. It's just it was pretty brutal. A bunch of anytime when a walker is eating someone, I kind of have to look away. The only time I have never really looked away from a person getting killed by a walker is with Jared. That is pretty much the only time I've never done that. Matt says, "Say, hey, hello. I guess you're a good guy, but you can't be trusted with powers, man." Yeah. Well said, Matt. Hello. I can't make you a moderator ever again. You broke our trust, and yeah. So yeah. I trust these guys. I don't trust you. So if you want to continue being on the stream, that's your choice. But just so you know, we respect each other here, and what you did was not okay. Dan says, "Yeah, did the guy not know how to walk or run in that case?" Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Um, it was it was just weird. Like he was just crawling on his back, or just I don't know what he was doing. He was trying to walk on his back or something. There was a flaming walker on top of him. Hello says, "Everyone have an amazing night. Love you guys. Take care. Stay safe as well in this crazy year." Well, thank you. Hello. I appreciate you saying that, and yeah, I'm glad. Um, well, I'm glad you understand. So, yeah, guys. So we're okay. So, oh yeah, we get the reunion. Oh yeah, okay. So one part is, we have Rick getting the weapons, and he wants to go back. Everyone's saying the fences are down. It's on fire. We shouldn't go back to Terminus and finish them off. Um, but they should have finished them off, right? Do you guys think that Rick and them should have finished off the cannibals? What would you say? Because um, I definitely think they should have. I definitely think they should have went back and finished off Gareth and them. They could have covered themselves in Walker blood and just went in one last time, or they could have went on top of the train cars and just shoot any survivors they saw. You know what I mean? But keep a safe distance from the walkers. Um, Absolutely. I agree with Rick. They should have finished them off. Um, would you guys have joined Rick in finishing them off? Would your characters have joined? Like, just let me know, because I don't know. Like I said, I just want to see if this is a thing you guys want to do for streams now. Uh, just saying, if your character was with Rick's group, would they join in? Would they agree? You know, kind of thing. But everyone else didn't want to join, and uh, I don't know about Daryl. We don't know what Daryl would have done, but then Daryl sees Carol and he runs up to her and hugs her like twice, and even Rick does. And he finds out from Carol that she's the one who saved them. And she says, come with me. And then we see Tyrese and Judith, and yeah, we get the reunion between Rick, Carl, and Judith. That was so nice. Sasha hugs Tyrese, and then Tyrese, tells Carol how Judith was in danger and that he killed Martin. Um, like I said, I was starting to like Tyrese. I'm like, are we actually getting comic Tyrese slowly? I'm like, okay, well, better late than never. I love that. But no, we didn't, and yeah. But that's okay because the group, they're like, we gotta leave Terminus, and the group is walking on the train tracks, and Rick, I'm not sure why he didn't cross. I'm sorry, why he didn't just tear the sign down, but he takes some mud and just like changes the sign and writes no sanctuary. So we get the flashback at the end. That Marauder guy, the deranged man, you know what I mean, and the Negan cosplayer, and they do certain things, and then we get Garrett saying you're either the butcher or the cattle to his family, and like I said, I understand that their trust was broken with people, but that does not justify cannibalism. They trusted a group of men. Of course that was going to go bad. You should only let in groups or people that have women and children so they're decent. You know what I mean? That's a good way to tell if they're decent. Um, let's see. Matt, you guys are okay. Matt saying good night to hello, I guess. Wait, Epic says, but yeah, this episode is amazing. It's crazy. It's action packed, crazy, and awesome. Also emotional. Loved it. Yeah, absolutely. We got reunions. We got action. Like that's a great episode. Dan says the reunion is great. It really is, Dan. We just, if only they could have done like one more reunion, like the reunion with Beth and Maggie. That is one reunion they should have done. Epic says, like after this episode, it makes so much sense why Rick punches Aaron later on. Yeah, I guess so, Epic. I guess. Dan says, I completely agree with Rick. As usual, LOL. They should have killed them all, like the governor. Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely. Um, I agreed with Rick. I think they should have went back and finished them off. Um, let's see. Hello says, sorry for the things I've done. I ruined your stream, man, and that wasn't cool. It won't happen again, but you don't trust me, and I totally get it. Anyways, see you guys next week. Um, oh, okay. Dan just deleted. He says, like, goodbye, guys. And okay, yeah, Matt says bye. And then, wait, what does he do? Leaving the chat as we speak. Chat. Oh, okay, yeah, I see, Dan. Hello was writing way too much. Yeah, Hello was starting to spam in the chat. He wrote like six uh chats just saying bye. Yeah, that was weird. Okay. Let's just move on. Yeah, Dan, thank you for doing that because yeah, hello. I don't know, that was weird. Um Wasteland says, Dan, the dude was just saying goodbye. He was kind of doing it too much. Dan says he was just talking like crazy. He kept talking like crazy. Um, yeah, Dan, I trust you. If you think that was the right call, I trust you. Epic says my ranking of the seasons: 9, 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, and 8. Very good list, Epic. Fantastic list. Yeah, like I said, I think mine is like 6, 9, 5, 4, 4, 3, um, 2, 1, 8, 7. I think it's something like that. But yeah. Um, oh yeah, so we get okay, this is one error. On the wiki, it says that months after, but that's incorrect. It should say weeks after. It should say weeks after the group leaves Terminus. We get a masked, hooded man, and then it shows that it's Morgan. And like I will admit, this was well done. But if they're actually trying to imply it's been months, that's just not possible. There's no way it could have been months. Um, yeah, I mean, guys, like, never trust the wiki. You know what I mean? If you can, like, let's trust each other. You know what I mean? Wasteland says, sorry, but I'm not supporting y'all for that one. Plus, everyone was ignoring the dude. Wait, Wasteland, what are you talking about? Sorry, but I'm not supporting y'all for that one. Plus, everyone was ignoring the dude. What, hello? I wasn't ignoring him. Um, the Chosen says, epic, you don't like season 2. Not much happened, but I love the character work. Dan says 7 is worse in my opinion. Um, Wasteland said he was trying to apologize and no one said anything. Well, Wasteland, I said something, but he was kind of spamming in the chat. He was kind of doing that. He said he was going to leave several times, and then he said, "Okay, guys, I'm leaving again." And then he put out 6 more comments, kind of spamming in the chat. That um, Matt says this track. Epic says, I love season just rewatched. I love season just rewatched the season a few days ago. Oh, season 2. Um, Wasteland says, I think if y'all just responded, he would quit spamming. Maybe Wasteland, but he was spamming. He was spamming. Um, Dan says season 2 is honestly really good, a bit slow, but still good in my opinion. Yeah, and so yeah, guys, that's it. That's it for the episode. I mean, um, that's it. The season 5, episode 1, the premiere, No Sanctuary. I mean, that's the entire episode. This was a fantastic episode. I loved it. Very well done. Wasteland says, "Well, next time respond." Um, we'll try Wasteland, but um, it's just hard to trust people. I guess maybe Dan just didn't trust him. I didn't trust him, and it looked like he was kind of spamming. So yeah. Um, but yeah, let's move on. Wasteland says, then if you don't want to talk to him, he's just a kid probably. Epic says, I've been doing a marathon recently, watched seasons 1 and 2. Um, yeah, Wasteland, he broke our trust and we're just trying to do what's right too. We don't know if he's a troll or not. We don't know these things. We're just trying to do what's best for everyone on the stream. Dan is trying to do what's best. I trust him. If Dan made a mistake, I don't know, but he's just trying to do what's best. I don't trust Hello. I trust Dan. Uh, I mean, I trust you guys. I don't know what's the right thing. I'm just saying. Um, let's see. Oh, Matt says just watch Days Gone By today. Okay, yeah. Man, that's a great episode. Like last week. Dan says Days Gone By is a masterpiece. Yeah. How funny is it? The season one premiere, that Rick Grimes, and then this Rick Grimes in the season five premiere, just 4 seasons later. They're both premieres, but my goodness, just the amount of change that Rick has had. And Matt says, "Darn right, bro." Yeah. Um, yeah, guys, I don't know what's the right thing to do when it comes to trolls. I am trying my best here, you know. I'm sure Dan is too. Dan probably hasn't had a lot of experience with trolls either, or people who are making mistakes, but we're doing our best here, guys, you know. Are we perfect? No, but we're trying our best. Um, so yeah, this was a great episode. Loved it. It is one of my favorite episodes. It's brutal. There's a lot of amazing character moments. Um, Wasteland says sorry, but he apologized and you could give him an answer. And if he didn't apologize, it would be different, but he did, so there. Um I mean Wasteland, I mean I said something. I understood it. I saw his apology. You know, I talked about it. Everyone else, maybe they just couldn't forgive him just so soon. Dan says I honestly don't regret it. People are good on these streams. He wasn't, honestly. Yeah, Dan, I trust you. If listen, if Hello is a good guy and he wants to make up for what happened, he'll come back and he'll be a better person. Okay, I'm just pointing that out there, guys. We're not we're not perfect. You know, he was kind of spamming in the chat. Um, I'm just saying. Uh, let's see. Epic says, but yeah, I'm doing a marathon, but I might skip 7 and 8. Epic says, you doing season 3, episode 12 clear next, bro? If you guys want me to, I thought you guys wanted me to do No Way Out, but if you guys want me to do clear, I will. I will. I want to put it as a vote. Do you guys want me to do clear or No Way Out? Dan says, yeah, clear would be awesome. Um, huh. Yeah, Wasteland says, well, I'm not supporting the dude apologized over and over. I mean, I understand Wasteland. I understand. Like I said, we're not perfect. Uh, I trust Dan, but if you don't support what Dan did, I understand. We're not perfect, but we're just trying to do what's best for everyone on the stream. Um, yeah, man, we're just it's not personal. We're just we're all human. Um, so anyway, guys, so my next stream, I'm not sure when it's going to be, but it is going to be sometime next week. Probably Tuesday or Wednesday, just something like that. And if you guys want me to do clear, I will do it. Just or No Way Out, like as a vote, I guess. Um, Dan says since I picked this stream, let's do clear next for Epic. Yeah, I think so. Wasteland says yeah, clear was a great episode. Do that one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I will. Is Matt still here? What does he think? Because already we have Epic and Dan and Wasteland. You guys are saying do clear, and that's already majority vote. So yeah, it's clear. I just want to get his opinion. So Mega Matt, if you're still here, what's your opinion? Because I think I want to do clear next time. So that's season 3, episode 12. Yeah, man. Wow, that's going back a bit. Not so back, but back to season 3. Um, oh, Matt says clear. Okay, well, thank you guys. The decision is now clear. I will be doing clear next week, hopefully, if the streams don't give me any issues. Like I said, guys, okay, so next week I will, hopefully the stream will work, and if not, I'll do this again, where I restart the computer and just do, Brian Keem live stream, and, you know what I mean, just, like, hopefully we don't get an issue like last week. Not last week, well, yes, last week, but also this week's. Yeah, guys, so it's 10 o'clock right now. I mean, we've only been doing about an hour and 10 minutes of the stream, we can still keep talking, but yeah. Wasteland says Matt should honestly be a moderator. He knows what's right. That's all for it. Oh, that's all for that. Um, yeah, I think I'll make Matt a moderator. No, I will. I will. Hold on. Epic says, "Hey Brian, overall, how do you feel about season three?" Season three is a good season. Epic. I will say that it's a good season, but it is very rushed and um, just it's jam packed with so much stuff. And sadly, it has one of the worst finales in all The Walking Dead. Um, just the season three finale is just horrible. The first half, season three, great. Second half, kind of slow. Dan says season three is honestly amazing. Love the governor as a villain. Yeah, me too. All right, so Matt, Wasteland says I should make you a moderator, so I am going to do that. And Matt, I think you have more than earned my trust with the title of moderator. Um, I'm starting to have more I mean, everyone in my chat's going to be a moderator at this point, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. More power to you guys. Um, I guess I don't know why. I guess I always thought that there's a limit to being to moderators. I suppose because I have Dan, Epic. Um, yeah. Um, Matt says the governor is great. Uh, yeah, absolutely, Matt. And the chosen one says, I saw a vid talking about the train cards and how there is an A in Nebraska and the CRM stuff. Yeah, that's true, chosen. Very true. There is the A, but it's not connected with the CRM and Nebraska stuff because there's no way. There's no way the cannibals are linked to the Commonwealth or the CRM. There's no way they're connected in any shape or form. I think it's just an Easter egg. You know what I mean? Matt says, thanks, bro. And you're absolutely welcome, Matt. I should have made you a moderator. Like Dan, I should have made you a moderator a long time ago. Um, so I apologize that it took so long. I guess, I don't know. I guess, because maybe you didn't, I don't recall you asking to be a moderator. Um, but yeah, I should have asked you before. Dan says Matt is an amazing moderator already. I didn't know. Is he a moderator for someone else's channel? Um, but yeah, I can't wait to see Matt as a moderator from now going forward. Epic says, but yeah, season three is great, but it's not perfect. AKA Andrea. Yeah, absolutely. Andrea just whatever that was fell really flat. Um, let's see. Do you guys want to keep talk? Do you guys want to keep going with the stream? For another half, well, not a half hour, but another 20, 30 minutes or so. If you guys want, because I can definitely do it. Um, man, oh, sorry, that was my volume. I can't believe I started the stream so late. That stinks. I can't believe I started so late. Um, all right, so yeah, this was an amazing episode. I mean, I love No Sanctuary. It was fantastic, well done, action. We have awesome characters like, Rick, Daryl, Michonne, Carl, Abraham, Glenn, Maggie. We have the Hunters as villains. We have Carol as awesome Rambo setting fire to the community. Just very well done. Yeah, I will admit, Gimple has done an amazing job. He took some villains from the comics and made them just very well done. Epic says, but still, no matter how good or bad the show is, I'll always love it. Yeah, me too, Epic. Just, it's crazy. Like, this is where The Walking Dead was peak. We had the right characters, the perfect story. This was like one of the most exciting times in The Walking Dead because it was just perfect. It had the right cast, the right setup, story, villains, and then it kind of goes downhill. We know how it goes downhill from here. Dan says saying The Walking Dead is better than any other TV shows out there. Yeah, absolutely. It's better than Flash, Teen Wolf, Game of Thrones. Chosen says, I agree that Terminus is not part of CRM. Apparently one of the communities is near Nebraska, and Nebraska has trains or something. I don't remember. I didn't know that, Chosen. They have trains the CRM have trains or something? Um, I don't recall that from World Beyond, if that was mentioned. I think I remember seeing in World Beyond like destroyed train tracks, but yeah. Epic says it's sad that season 5 was the peak. After this, it went downhill. Yeah, at least we still got two amazing episodes after this. Strangers and oh wait, there's another episode. What was episode 3 called? Um, dang it, this is gonna drive me crazy. Hold on, this is gonna drive me crazy. I need to know what episode 3 is called. Um, Four walls and a roof. Yeah, how can I forget that? Of course, that's what it's called. Um, Wasteland says Game of Thrones is overrated. Not gonna lie, absolutely Wasteland. Just the way they ended it, just no, absolutely not. Um, that destroyed any fans it had. Dan says season 6 honestly is underrated in my opinion. So good. Yeah, I agree, Dan. I remember yesterday you gave the top or worst the best episodes from season 6, and yeah, most of those episodes are in my top 10, or not most of them, but most of my top 10 list Walking Dead episodes, the best ones, are in season 6. A couple in season 5. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Chosen says, I think Nebraska was said to have trains in season 2 when Glenn, Rick, and Herschel were in the bar. Um, I don't remember that. Chosen. I thought that guy Dave said low population, lots of guns. And Rick's like, I hear Nebraska's nice. You know what I mean? Epic says four walls and a roof. Yes, thank you, Epic. I remember now. But yeah, two great episodes after this. Epic says, by the way, been wanting to ask, did season 8 ruin Game of Thrones? Been trying to get my dad to watch it. It definitely did not help Epic. And I also played the Game of Thrones Telltale game, and that also really hurt my love for the franchise. It was just so poorly done. I was just thinking, I'm like, the books are taking forever to come out. The game was horrible, and it destroyed like fans' loyalty. The loyalty for the fans, and then they give us a rush season 7 and season 8 with terrible character endings. I mean, just no, absolutely not. Wasteland says season 1 to 4 of God were good, but after that it went downhill very much. Yeah, I agree, Wasteland. Season 5 and 6 were still good in some areas, but season 5 had stupid plot lines that didn't go anywhere. Season 6 also had those plot lines. Dan says season 4 of Game of Thrones was incredible. Season 1 is a bit boring in my opinion, though. Yeah, I think season 4 might be my favorite. Either season 4 or season 6. I don't know. Both are fantastic. But yeah, guys. So let me think. There's got to be something else we can do these live streams to make them fresh. Do you guys have any ideas? Epic says, but did season 8 ruin the whole show? Well, I mean, it kind of did, Epic, because um, just where the character's story ends up, like, okay, so, like, if you look up Game of Thrones rants, there's so many Game of Thrones rant videos on YouTube, like, blogs, articles about it. I feel like, well, maybe we can vote on this, but, yeah, I feel like, like, your dad might love the show, but then when he watches the last season, he's going to be very disappointed. So yeah, Chosen says season 8 didn't ruin the show necessarily. The seasons that are good are still good. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Chosen. Uh, but when you know where certain characters end up, then it's kind of ruined, I suppose. That's kind of an issue. Like, knowing what happens to Daenerys, to King's Landing, to Jon, it's just so disappointing. The Chosen One says just some plots and storylines. IG. Dan says it ruined it because I don't care about the Game of Thrones franchise anymore, and that says something. Yeah, same, Dan. I just don't love the franchise anymore. It used to be in my top favorite franchises of all time, next to The Walking Dead, but it really went down that list big time. Wasteland says, sorry, but Chosen, have to disagree. Exactly. What do you mean, Wasteland? I'm kind of confused. Matt says, yeah, Game of Thrones is now Game of Toilets. Absolutely. Dan says, same, Wasteland. All right, let's see. Do you guys want to keep going or okay, like I remember you guys said you had like homework and stuff. Um oh, Wasteland says, "Yeah, I'm burned out on it." Oh, you're talking about Game of Thrones. Epic says, "Like I don't understand why season 7 and 8 and 8 of both were so bad. The Walking Dead and Game of Thrones were both garbage seasons." Um, it's just simple, Epic. It's because there's 7, 8 seasons. The writers just got lazy with the writing and decided, you know, well, first off, um, for Game of Thrones, they didn't really have the books. They had some idea, but didn't really have the books. But Scott Gimple, I'm sorry, he had no excuse. Season 7 and 8 should have been amazing. All he had to do was follow the comic books and just mix up a few things here and there. Killing Carl was not the way to go. No way. I mean, just no way. Dan says, agreed, Matt, LOL. And Wasteland says, 4 a.m. Oh, wow. So it is really late for you, Wasteland. Well, Wasteland, thank you so much. I mean, just for staying this long on my stream and even this late. I mean, I appreciate that. I don't, I would say I don't think I can stay up till 4 a.m. Watching someone stream. I would say I probably couldn't do it. Um, so yeah, let's see. Oh, by the way, Dan, I cannot wait for your rewrite. Bury Me Here, season 7, episode 7. I cannot wait for your rewrite to come out tomorrow. Because Dan, I love your rewrites. I mean, I really think they're my favorite content that you have, or you like, they're my favorite of your content that you have uploaded, and I just love it. Like, I wish it was actually canon. And it's funny when I go on The Walking Dead on YouTube and type in Walking Dead rewrites, I only get a few rewrites. So the Chosen One and you, Dan, you guys are the only people I've seen who actually do rewrites of The Walking Dead, and it's just crazy. Um, I don't know. I feel like that's untapped potential. Uh, Videos about just how fans would rewrite the series. I feel like that's maybe not a gold mine, but it's untapped territory for Walking Dead videos because there are so few. You know what I mean? Like maybe give it a try during the stream or after it. Just type in Walking Dead rewrites, and you guys will see there's so few rewrites. There's a lot of rant videos, but like besides Dan and the Chosen One, uh, pretty much no rewrites whatsoever. Just how the fans would improve season 7, 8, or Fear, just whatever. I mean, just um, there's like hardly anything out there. Let's see. Dan says season 8 of Game of Thrones trailer was honestly really disappointing as well. Uh, it was too short. I know they didn't want to spoil it, but come on, HBO. Yeah, it was pretty short. Matt says Walking Dead season 8 is great. Um, I mean, I think it's the second worst season, Matt, but I respect your opinion. There were some good things about season 8, I will admit. Epic says, but yeah, I tried the Telltale Game of Thrones game, but I stopped playing. It was just a few years. It was a few years ago, though. Um, yeah, I mean, Epic, that game, that Telltale Game of Thrones game, it was horrible in a million ways. Like the fans did not deserve that kind of game. Just terrible. Dan says the rewrite is 18 minutes as well. Oh, that is awesome, Dan. I cannot wait. I'm so excited to watch it. And you say people rant on The Walking Dead way too much, in my opinion. Fear the Walking Dead, though, there's not enough ranting. LOL. Yeah, that's true, Dan. Yeah, people they rant about The Walking Dead, and that's fine, but they can also give constructive criticism. I think they should do that. They should say why it was a mistake and what they should do to fix it. You know what I mean? Um, like in a way, I've done kind of rant streams, but I've also said what I would have done to fix it. Epic says, but still, even after the Game of Thrones finale, The Walking Dead is now the biggest show on TV. Yeah, it really is. Let's see. Who do we have still here? No, we have everyone, I think. Yeah, we have Epic, Dan, Matt, Wasteland. Um, I wonder where DeRosa went. I haven't seen him in a while. Um, yeah, after the stream ends tonight, I gotta change the title. I gotta make it Livestream 34. I gotta do all that again. Um, and I am not gonna like that one bit. Um, let's see. Oh boy, it sure is hot. Oh wow, my stream has excellent connection. Well, thank you, stream. Let's see. Um, I don't know. You guys think the stream is kind of dying down a bit? Just curious, how long do you guys want to keep going? Because yeah, next week I'm going to try and do clear. Dan says The Walking Dead definitely deserves to be the number one show on TV. Absolutely, Dan. Even Game of Thrones, like, sure, it has an amazing cast of characters, but I would say Walking Dead has a better cast. Um, could The Walking Dead have had better characters? You know what I mean? In general, in some areas, or more characters, more interesting, relatable characters. Sure, absolutely. They could always use it. Um, Epic says, "Hey, how do you feel about Telltale Guardians of the Galaxy?" It was completely unnecessary. Epic, kind of a cash grab. Not terrible. They did make your choices kind of matter in that game. Um, like it has different endings and stuff, but they definitely. I think they shouldn't have done it. They should have focused on because I think they were doing that around the same time they were doing season 3 or season 4 of Walking Dead game, and the staffing, the employees, they were just being too overworked. You know what I mean? That just it wasn't a good idea to do that. Telltale promised so many other games to fans, and just doing a brand new franchise like that, just I don't know, it felt kind of weird, like you weren't respecting the fans. Chosen says the voice acting in that game was weird, maybe because of the movies. Yeah, it kind of was Chosen. Like, why didn't they just do it with the characters from the Marvel movies? They should have just done that. They should have used the actual voice actors, tie it into the movies. But no, guess they couldn't afford them. Then why even buy the game property or the franchise property? I don't know. Dan says, yeah, it wasn't my favorite game to be honest, but that's just me. Oh yeah, Dan. By the way, I wanted to ask you, is there a chance you can? I forgot. When did you say you might check out The Wolf Among Us? Like I said, The Wolf Among Us is not only one of Telltale's best games ever, it is one of the best games I have ever played, and that's saying a lot. I have played a lot of games. Chosen says, "What would a good Walking Dead game look like?" Uh, Fantastic question, Chosen. First off, the Telltale Game of Thrones game. Sorry, the Telltale Walking Dead games. The first 2 seasons and the final season, season 4, those are fantastic games. Season 1 and season 4 are the best. And Chosen, the perfect Walking Dead game would be like a Red Dead Redemption style open world Walking Dead game where you can customize your character, customize your weapons. There's scavenging, there's killing walkers, finding survivors, recruiting. It's open world, but it's kind of made like The Last of Us, but also Red Dead Redemption. It's a bit of both. You can do horseback riding. Sorry, you can do horseback riding, driving a car. You can scavenge supplies, build a base. But it also has an amazing story. You know what I mean? Kind of like the first Last of Us game. Like, it's got cutscenes, it's got character moments, character development, action, all that stuff. You know what I mean? So that would be the perfect Walking Dead game. And yeah, just there's got to be a way it can get done. Um, let's see. Epic says, my opinion, they should only focus on The Walking Dead. Then after it's finished, then make other games. Yeah, I hope so, Epic. Whenever The Walking Dead show ends, AMC needs to get fantastic people to work on an open world Walking Dead game, because I guarantee people will buy that in a heartbeat. People will want more Walking Dead, and they will not be able to wait. Dan says, how about open world Walking Dead game like Brian says? Yeah, thank you, Dan. Yeah, we need an open world Walking Dead game. Imagine your character is standing over a cliff or like a hilltop, and you see like a herd pass by, and then you see some like 12 walkers in the opposite direction. You know what I mean? It just every time, like, you have to sneak past them, or sometimes you can go right through them. Just everything. It's open world. Everything you do, it's your choice. You know what I mean? Matt says, all right, guys, I'm going to go. Talk to you later. Thank you so much, Matt, for stopping by. I really appreciate it, bro. And take care, man. Have a good night. Be safe. Yeah, man. Take care, man. Thank you for coming tonight. And you say Wasteland's bailing as well. Ciao, guys. Yeah, man. Take care. Also, bye, Wasteland. Thanks for being here tonight. Appreciate it. Epic says they should make a Walking Dead game similar to Dead Island, but do it better. I actually didn't like Dead Island. I saw it Epic. I didn't like Dead Island that much. But I will say, Red Dead Redemption or like The Last of Us 2 kind of way, but obviously the story would be better. I mean, Last of Us 1 style too. You know what I mean? Just like the first game. Dan says, yeah, The Wolf Among Us will be reviewed very soon. Can't wait to see what it's about. Um, yeah, Dan, I can't wait for you to see it because, like I said, Bigby is a fantastic video game character, protagonist. He's very relatable and interesting. He is kind of like Rick in a way. It's almost like you're playing like a kind of like a alternate version of Rick, I suppose. But it's very different. Like he's not a copycat of Rick. He has his own past and just different things about him. He also does things differently, in a certain way. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that. Dan says, "Ciao, Matt." Epic says, "I know that there is the Walking Dead Onslaught where you play as Rick, Daryl, Michonne." Yeah, that's true, Epic. But it's not. Is it open world though? I forgot if it's open world. I think they said it might be. But I want a Walking Dead open world game where it has like Last of Us graphics. Just looks great. The Chosen One says, "I like how the State of Decay is played." Yeah, kind of, but more refined. You know what I mean, Chosen? Kind of like Last of Us, just more like that. Epic says was talking about Telltale, but still agree. Uh, oh, okay. Um, Chosen says open world Walking Dead with Whispers and Saviors DLC. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I don't know how you would do it, how you would tie it into the show. That might be a little tricky, but yeah, they definitely should do it. Dan says we need more Walking Dead merchandise as well. We've gotten almost nothing lately. Yeah, that's true, Dan. We need more Funko Pops. We need Jerry, Aaron, Tara. Um, yeah, we need some of those Funko Pops. Epic says maybe after Wolf Among Us 2, he'll be an icon. Huh. Um, I don't know. I don't know, Epic. Maybe. We'll see. Um, honestly, who even knows? Um, the The Wolf Among Us is so underrated. It's such an underrated game. It deserves more, love and respect. Epic says also it's a VR game. Onslaught as, oh yeah, I know. It's just like Epic. VR is not really my thing. I want like Last of Us kind of games where it's third person and you see your character killing walkers, even killing survivors if you have to. Dan says a Negan game would be cool as well. Yeah, Dan, what if this happens? What if they make a game, an open world Walking Dead game where Negan leaves a story and then they do the time skip from the comics where it's like 10, 20 years later and we see Negan again in the last episode and the game is like it's going to explain where he's been. You know what I mean? During that time skip. And we play as Negan and we get to make choices, um, customize how Negan looks, ride a horse, drive a car, just anything like that. I don't know, just an idea. Dang it, my throat is parched. Epic says, yeah, sad all these companies are quit making Walking Dead merch. That tells how low it has sunk. Chosen says, have you read the Fables comics? I have Chosen, but I did not like them. Wolf Among Us is way better. It's way better. I just don't like the comics that much. Those comics, they're nowhere near as good as The Walking Dead. Dan says Brian is making me really curious about Wolf Among Us now. LOL. Huh. Yeah. I'm glad, Dan. Yeah. Like I said, Bigby is he's a fantastic, relatable character. When you play as him, you feel like him. You know what I mean? You want him to succeed. You want him to be, safe. As well as any other characters that he wants to protect. Um, it there is a morality in the Wolf Among Us. You get to choose how far you're willing to go. Do you want to be uh so like kind of like Clementine? There's evil choices, good choices, medium choices. You know what I mean? So it's like that in the Telltale game. You get to choose how much you want to hold back in certain things. Like Tyrese. I'm sorry I bring this up again, but I cannot believe he didn't kill Martin. You know what I mean? I will say it's one of those things where it's um like I don't know, just I mean, personally, I don't see Big B doing that with Martin, just letting him live. You know what I mean? Just personally, in my opinion, um, which is why I think that makes him a very interesting character. Um, let's see. Um, Dan says, unfortunately, I agree, Epic. It's not as popular, sadly. Yeah, that's true, Dan. I really hope if the Walking Dead show ends, they gotta do a game. I hope they can bring back the love and the support of the fans, the hype. If they do a game, that would be amazing. Epic says, my opinion, they should take what was in Survival Instinct and improve it. Absolutely, Epic. They should definitely like retcon that game. Chosen One says, what if it was an open world comic Walking Dead game after 193? So much story there, or before the time skip. Maybe Chosen, but the thing is, we've had good Walking Dead games based on the comic. We've had the Telltale games, so I really want to see a good Walking Dead game based in the show, and I feel like doing it on the comic might work. But the show might work better because like if we can get like Last of Us style graphics, like look at Clementine in them, they kind of look cartoony, but also somewhat realistic. But if they did a show in the TV universe, they would have to look like Last of Us characters 100%, and that's kind of what I want to see more. You know what I mean? Epic says even a Left 4 Dead style Walking Dead game would be cool, but in third person. Uh, I never played Left 4 Dead. I've seen it though. Wasn't really my thing. Dan says, over the last year, I've honestly wondered what an issue 194 would be like. Sad it's done. Yeah, it's crazy, Dan. We would have gotten issue 208 or something by now. We would have had 208 issues, something like, I don't know, just around the 200s by now. Um, I get it. Kurtman wanted to end it, but man, he could have kept the comic going just a little bit longer. That would have been nice. Just to finish up everyone's story. That would have been great. Let's see. By the way, guys, thank you so much for tolerating the technical difficulties we had, and then the trolling that went on earlier. I mean, just thank you so much for sticking by. I really appreciate it. Yeah, sadly, I do have to end the stream in a couple minutes. It's I can't go on any past. I can't go past an hour and 40 minutes, guys. Sadly, um, because the live stream was kind of delayed because of the crash. So yeah. Epic says, I wonder why he ended the comics. I think he was just tired of it, Epic. He wanted to end his masterpiece, and he decided he didn't want to stretch it out any longer. Plus, when he killed off Rick, he was probably thinking, um, I have no more interest. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to continue after Rick's dead. But I feel like we could have had at least one volume of Carl. Dan says, no problem, man. Your streams are great. Thank you so much, Dan. Yeah. Um, my streams are not normally like this. Like with the crashes, I just don't know what happened. Chosen says he never brought in Claudia from Alien spinoff. Rick never found out or cared about his brother. Um, I guess Chosen is just Rick probably assumed that there was no point. His brother was probably dead. He had a wife and son to take care of, so that was the priority. Epic says the Walking Dead comics will always be amazing. I'll always love them. Yeah, the comics are amazing, Epic. A few mistakes here and there. The death of Billy, and sometimes you see Rick's hand, even though it's supposed to be cut off. And the way they ended it. So yeah, the comics do have a few issues. I mean, a few nitpicks here and there. But the comics are almost perfect. You know what I mean? Like that is just crazy how hard it is to make a story that long, and it's almost completely perfect. Like the show. The show is amazing. The Walking Dead show is still the best show on television. Could it have been better if they followed the comic? Absolutely. I definitely think the show would have been a lot better if they followed the comic in certain areas. But they chose not to, and that doesn't make the show bad. It's still going. If The Walking Dead ended in season 8, like Game of Thrones did, people would not have loved it the way they do now. You know what I mean? So the hype has came back a little bit. Will it ever go back to season 5 like now? Unfortunately, no. So, all right, guys. Wait, Dan says Carol in the comics is my biggest question mark. Yeah, terrible character in the comics. Doesn't even compare, Dan. All right, guys. So I have to say goodnight. I want to say goodnight to all of you. Chosen, Epic, Dan, Matt, Wasteland. Thank you guys so much for coming tonight. I really appreciate you all. Sorry I have to go now, but I have to fix the title and everything with this video. Yeah. So next week I will be doing Clear. I hope you guys are ready for Clear. Epic says, like, the main reason I hated season 8 so much is because of Daryl. Yeah, absolutely, Epic. Daryl was just really bad in season 8. Dan says, season 9 versus volume 22, 23, and 24 is a great question. Um, yeah, it really is, Dan. Absolutely. Chosen says, Kurtman was wanting to show how some people are not fit to live in a world like that. That's what he said about Carol. Yeah, it was still kind of useless, though. I mean, Carol as a character. Um, Dan says, thanks for the stream. You're welcome, man. Epic says, and Carl's death. Yeah, absolutely. Dan says, see you guys soon. Okay, Dan. Yeah, guys. It's been an hour and 40 minutes now. I have to say goodbye. Thank you guys so much. Take care. Have a good night, guys.